so loudly in the car. Embarrassed the hell out of my kids. I see Bryan hugging our entire staff.
Before we get to Bryan and the clip, let me just say that part of how Bryan earns his money. Bryan, hold on just a moment. You're not on yet.
They'll flip the camera. Oh,
no, wait, hey.
Baby, you're a firework. Baby, see my child. He's coming after you.
Hey, get over here.
Are we going?
This is a television show.
Oh, my gosh.
This is how they really do it. It's so exciting. We're going to go to a clip. But I was reading this thing about, you're in the Larry Crowne movie.
Yeah.
And you have this long scene where you are lying on top, probably mostly naked,
yes,
on top of
Julia Roberts.
Yeah. And the scene takes how long to shoot?
It takes a few seconds, really, which is a sad statement.
And how long did it take when you shot it?
No, it took forever.
Right. So what did you talk about? You're lying naked on top of her.
I lie on. We're nose to nose, and it's really rather uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know, we're giggling, and I'm wearing virtually nothing, and she's wearing a full sweatsuit.
But she's got the
full sweatsuit, and then I roll off of her and exclaim how great that was, and she goes, not so good. Not so good.
All right. And Tom Hanks is directing, and he keeps saying, hold on just a minute, we got to fix the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's up like this.
No.
Hi. How are you?
Are you ever coming over?
No, we're just going to do it right from here.
This is a good story, and I actually wanted it uninterrupted.
I just wanted to do a little ass grab because he didn't want to have it.
Like that.
That's good.
All right, here's a clip. Breaking Bad starts again Sunday night. This guy gets darker and darker. Here we go. Now,
that one is scary.
Here's
but
the
this
deal.
man is nice.
Here's the deal. If you follow the series, you know that the series started out with a guy who suddenly was very, very ill and wanted to protect his family and make them financially able because he thought he was going to die.
You were a decent guy.
Nice guy.
I was a good guy, yes. Albeit a little depressed and a high school chemistry teacher.
By season 4, who is he?
He is a man to be reckoned with. He has deteriorated into this person who he even doesn't recognize. He's become this hardened criminal. Option A, you kill me.
And how many Emmys do you have for this darn show?
I have, just like this. It's like I have three. But this week I'm suffering through Emageddon. I wasn't nominated yesterday.
Emageddon.
Do you want to vent a little bit? That damn John Hamm.
It's it's upsetting.
You weren't up for a nomination because you guys weren't in production.
Can I say you have?
Right? Isn't there that?
Yes.
You have 3 Emmys. Yes, so you have 3 Emmys.
I am so proud. I've always wanted to hold these. Can I have a sip?
Please.
No, it's.
Be careful, that's Dorothy. There's Botox in
it's
there.
Like.
Is there? I put it on my face.
It's so revealing, this show. I mean, that's a very honest thing to say. I almost spit my coffee out when I heard that.
Yeah, I got to tell you something about Bryan. We know Bryan so well. I read these all these articles, as you know, they annoy me because every time I open a magazine or a paper now, you're in it.
Thank you, Steve.
But what they say is, if they only know you from Breaking Bad, they meet you and they say, he's like a 12-year-old kid. He's nothing.
That good?
Yeah,
that's
very
well,
good.
It's unbelievable to be able to have gone from Malcolm in the Middle for 7 years and then have this opportunity. And if it wasn't for Vince Gilligan, who was the writer-creator of Breaking Bad, who I worked for on X-Files,
that's how he knew about you, because I'm sure when he went to the channel, to AMC, and said, I got the guy from Malcolm in the Middle to play the methamphetamine guy.
They did the spit take.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah.
That guy? No.
And so now you're having sex with Julia Roberts, and
Yes.
you're also
And I'm also in a
married to-
movie with her, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
And Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And Catherine Zeta-Jones, I'll be
And you're also
married
in a movie
to.
with her. Yes.
I'm going to be doing a Rock of Ages down in
With
Florida.
Tom Cruise,
and
right?
yeah.
I just want to know, how does one prepare for a sex scene with Julia Roberts? Like, did you have any...
Well, I think that the main thing is that I went on kind of a crash diet, because if you can make your butt look small, then everything else looks larger.
Gotcha.
You whitened your teeth, I understand?
I whitened my teeth. I got a spray tan because I felt like I was too old for her. And I did. And when Tom talked to me about doing the role...
That's why I got Botox. I'm too old for Steve.
You're too old for
True.
Steve.
She wasn't a few years ago, but you know how it goes.
But now how it catches up.
So you talked to Tom about the
I
role.
talked to him. I said, I'm still doing Walter White on Breaking Bad. I'm bald. I'm hunched over. I'm angst-ridden. And I felt that I looked more like her dad than Julia Roberts. Lover.
And
but
you know, Julia
it's
Roberts
fun.
said, when she's going to have the scene with Bryan Cranston, she said, who?
Yeah, exactly. Who?
That's a Saturday Night Live recall. In doing all these roles that you're doing, because you have a lot of movies in post-production.
Yeah.
You've got Breaking Bad, which this year, and I think it's true, in the past, your show has been very successful for you. It has not been the darling that Mad Men has been, but suddenly this year it is. What is the difference?
We're going further along this tale that I don't think has really ever been told in the history of television. To start a series where this one man is a certain way, and then he completely changes into a hardened criminal. From a good guy to a hardened criminal. How do you justifiably make that transition?
And at what point does the audience turn completely on you?
See, isn't it interesting? Because it's different. Some people will quote, oh, well, when you allowed Jane to die, my character's partner's girlfriend, when you allowed her to die, that's when everything changed. And someone else will say, no, it was later than that. Some people will say it was earlier than that.
Yeah.
So
when did Steve turn on you?
Steve turned early on in his career. Early.
I turned on him when he was the dentist on Seinfeld. I mean, it goes back that long.
Because he wasn't flossing.
Mr. Gilligan, right, who is the guy who was responsible. I read the quotes where he said, I don't want people to feel warm about this show.
Right.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'd rather sacrifice the larger audience to stay true to this vision.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary show, and we're very excited about it. This season, starting Sunday night, is just...
Oh, Julia Roberts said something about breath mints.
Oh, yes, that was good. I wrote this.
All right, Breaking Bad airs Sunday night, 10 o'clock on AMC. We're proud of you, my boy.
Thank you.
Proud
Good to
of
see you all again.
Okay.
And you still come in to see us with all of this.
Actually, this is a clone.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually not really.
You know,
What's the real Brian doing? Something much cooler.
Excuse me, listen, do your work, please.
your job,
By
not
the way,
his.
we're going to have a celebrity wedding and party planner, David Tutera, is here with us at a tailgate party. So stay with us. We'll be right back here on Good Day, LA.
All right. Hey, what do you want to do? A tailgate party?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to. You know what